Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing great. So in this video we are going to see how we can sort values in a Python Pandas data frame, and we can sort it by rows as well as by columns. So we will see both. First, let's look at how we can sort it at the row level. So I have a data set. This is the Titanic data set, and I execute this and I get the top 5 rows. And then, for example, I just want to sort this data frame based on the age. So I will start with df dot sort values, which is the function to sort values, and then I will give the argument by with equal to, and I will give open close parenthesis, and I will give only the name of the column, that is age. So if we want to give only one particular column, then we give that name, and if there are more number of columns, then we give them in a square bracket like this. So there is another column and then there is another column like this. So but now we have only one column. We can keep it in a list, or we can also keep it without, and then I'll pass the axes. So axes in this case will be, you can tell me, you can think, pause the video and think and tell me what would be the axis. So axis will be 0. So because we are doing along the rows, so what sorting is happening is along the rows, so that's why we give the axis as 0. Had it been along the columns, we would have given it 1, but now in this case it's 0. So now I will pass one more argument, and that is nothing but whether we want it in ascending order or in descending order. So it is always ascending, but we give it with a boolean true or false. Say for example, I want it in a decreasing order, so the ascending will be false. Okay, and now I'll execute it and I get my data frame sorted with age. So all the rows in the data frame are being sorted. So you see the maximum age at the top and the minimum, that is an NaN values, at the bottom. So this way you can sort using the sort value function. But if you want to keep this, because this is not saved, you can just simply pass in place is true, and this will save this particular data frame. And I executed and it got saved. Now for example, we just don't want to sort just on the basis of age. We also want to sort it based on the another numerical column, which is fair. Now important point here to be noted is that sorting can happen only for the numerical columns. If you pass any particular categorical or any string to it, then it will throw an error. So always remember, if you want to sort, it will always sort on the basis of the numerical column. Now that I need to sort it based on the two columns, so how it will happen is I'll just copy it and then I will just remove, because I want to show you guys how it's done. And instead of only age, I will add one more column, and that is fair, that we discussed just now. And so how this will work? This will work in this fashion, is that first it will sort the data based on the age, and then it will sort based on the fair. It will sort and it will not change then. Once it is sorted on the basis of age, the index of the sorting would remain the same until and unless there is shuffling on the same particular number of age. Say for example, on 47 there are 3 values, say 7, 5 and 2. So it will sort on the basis of 47, but the positioning of 47 will remain the same across the age, but within 47 it will have, I'll show you how it's done. So let's execute it. And here you see that it's sorted for 76. The age remains in the descending order, but when you talk of the fair at 64, it is sorted in this fashion. 683, 75, 26 in the descending order. Now, for example, I want to sort the age in the descending order, but I want fair in the ascending order. Then how will I pass? So nothing, I will just change this again in the list format. So this is false, but the second argument is true because that I want it in the ascending order, and then I will execute it, and this is how the age will be remaining in the descending order, but the fair will change to ascending order, like in the reverse format. Here you can see. Now let's see how we can sort based upon a particular column. So far we saw based on a particular row. So for particular column we need to do some pre-processing, because we cannot just sort based on any row number. We need to give a name to that particular row. So we need to set index with, say for example, name. So let's do it. So tf, and I will use set index, and then I will set index as name. Okay, and then I will just save it to a new data frame, and then after we have set the index, I'm going to pick up only the numerical columns. Say for example, I'm going to pick age, fair. Let's take only 2. So tf underscore new is tf underscore new dot lock, and then I'm going to take all the rows, but I am going to take only 2 columns, that is age and fair. Okay, and let's check our data frame also, and I get in this fashion. I have set the index with name, and I get age and fair. And now say for example I just want to sort this data based on the age and fair. So I want to sort on a particular name only. This whole data frame will get sorted. So for example, I take this particular name where the age is less but the fair is more. So I will sort it in the descending order, that is ascending is false. So let's see how we can do that. df underscore new sort values, and then I will pass the row name that we want to sort with. This is the name, and then I will pass the axis. As you can tell me what would be the axis. It will be 1, because we are sorting for the columns, along the columns. Okay, and then I wanted ascending is false because we want to sort it on the descending order, and I'll see. So you see the age and the fair, they are interchanged because only on the basis of this particular named index the whole data frame has been rearranged. Okay, now that we have sorted our data frame and we want to keep it, we want to save it, we can alternatively do in place is true, or we can also save it by instantiating with a new name of variable, but this will also work. I hope you guys like this video. Please do subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.